All right, so we're in here. Gonna let the video upload quickly. All right, so a lot of you aware that President Donald Trump has been found liable by a jury that he sexually abused E. Carroll in 1996. He has also been found liable for libel. Well, I think he's supposed to pay about $5 million. What the verdict, what the ruling does do is he wasn't accused of rape, so it absolves him of that accusation, which is a good thing. It keeps him out of jail, and also does not block any pathway for him to run for president in 2024, which is a good thing in case he decides to do that. So, kind of like a win for both parties in that E. Carroll got her day in court. She had her say. The jury agreed with her. She had her day in court. She can get justice through the criminal justice system. She had a trial by a jury of her peers. She's going to get millions of dollars, and seems to be a media darling. I'm not saying that negates what happened back in 1996, but she got her day in court, and she's going to get paid. She's going to get a bag, and Trump can essentially put this dark cloud behind him and these accusations behind him, and he avoids jail time. But Donald Trump is known for dragging these cases out on appeal, and this is what his lawyer, his attorney Joe Tacopina, replied after the verdict. This is according to CNN. It says Donald Trump's attorney Joe Tacopina called the jury's decision in the civil trial a strange verdict, noting that the jury rejected the rape claim against his client when the jury found that Trump sexually abused E. Carroll in 1996, sufficient to hold him liable for battery. The jury did not find that Carroll proved he raped her. He does not face any jail time as a result of the civil verdict. Tacopina, speaking outside the Manhattan courthouse, said that they would obviously be appealing the verdict. Trump is firm in his belief that he cannot get a fair trial in New York City based on the jury pool. I think one could argue that's probably an accurate assessment based on what happened today. So my understanding is that the appellate court process is ruled by a panel of judges working together, and the appellate presents legal arguments to the panel and writing a document called a brief. In the brief, the appellate tries to persuade the judges that the trial court made an error and that its decision should be reversed. So you basically, being heard by a panel of judges, you have to have some real concrete evidence for them to overrule a jury trial. And one thing that people may not know is that former President Trump did not appear on the stand, did not take the stand in the trial. Probably didn't take the stand for a reason. And like depositions, I'm sure, if there would have been a deposition, I'm sure that give information both ways. They take your statement, and if your statement deviates from what you say in trial, that's a problem. But also amid cross-examination, things could have come out during the trial that Trump did not want to come out. In the appellate process, that may happen. There may be a pathway for that to happen, where there may have been things said between him and E. Carroll that only they know about. There may have been other things that happened between them two that only they know about, or things that were said that only they know about, and that stays buried at this juncture. However, if it goes to the appellate process, the potential for those things to come out could come out. It could happen, and it could lead to other issues down the road for Trump. It could lead to other could be lead to some embarrassments, or it could lead to other legal issues down the road. So that's probably two reasons why. That's one of the major reasons I don't think the president should. I mean, Trump should pursue an appeal. This may be a little different from other cases he's had in the past, but in this example, I don't think he should pursue an appeal, because there could be a potential for things to come out during the appellate process that right now are buried, and he may want to remain buried. So that's sort of my take. I know he's talking. He has all that rah, but we're going to appeal and so on and so forth. I doubt it. I doubt it's going to happen for that very reason. So it'll be interesting to see what comes out. This is something someone said on Twitter as far as president's state of mind after the verdict. So I'm going to try to share my screen. Okay, this comes from Occupy Democrats. It said, breaking: Donald Trump completely melts down after the jury rules in favor of E. Jean Carroll, awards her $5 million in damages, and labels him a sexual abuser for the rest of human history. Trump took to his cesspit social media website, Truth Social, and claimed in all caps that he has absolutely no idea who this woman is, and said the verdict is a disgrace. He insisted that it's just another part of the greatest witch hunt of all time. MAGA Republicans are likely to close ranks with their cult leader and insist that he's innocent despite the verdict. This news is likely to badly damage him in the 2024 election if he snags the Republican nomination. I thought it was going to damage him, but does the president want to go through this again, through this process one more time? That's the question. And does he want to open up a potential another can of worms where other information could come out that could be damaging, or have a tail risk to this case, or create a tail risk to this case? So that's Trump and G. Thanks for listening. We'll see you soon. Thank you.